This is your co-captain of the Legion's Bane telling you that he has been demoted from captain to co-captain because the real captain of this ship is Aranna Thrill Seeker. She used to seek out the stars, but now she seeks out thrills out in space, and well, I'm just fatigued. I'm sorry, I just don't have it in me anymore. What happened to that accent, dude? That's right, we're talking about Starship Demon Hunter. Except it really isn't what you think it is. So go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button because we are taking a look at what is probably the coolest deck for Demon Hunter that is probably the most optimized. Now there's a couple of cards that you could throw out of this deck, like for example, I really like the idea of one red card instead of having 2 Glaivetars, but we'll get into this conversation here in a second. The first thing I want to talk about though, the Starship Demon Hunter design is just not good. I have to say it, unfortunately, because it really feels like unless you are going for like a board buff with this card, or unless you're getting immediate tempo through the Starship being launched and then surviving so you can kill your opponent with Wind Fury, it really feels like the mechanic for Demon Hunter and Starships just really don't mix. So it is kind of sad that this is technically a Starship Demon Hunter only because it runs one piece, the typical piece that everyone is assuming. But the reason why this is considered a Starship deck in my eyes is because you also are utilizing the card called Warp Drive, which is very important to make sure that you utilize this card to the best of your abilities. Now, what exactly do I mean by that? Because Clark HELLSCREAM, it's just a draw card. How exactly do you tutor this card to the best of your abilities? Well, there's one thing that you have to keep in mind. This deck doesn't really need the mana discounts, but if you do discount your Aranna to 3 mana or like a Paraglide to 1, it is infinitely easier to do the combo. So the biggest piece of advice that I have is that I would try to not play Warp Drive for value, especially after you've played your patches. Because very similar to how, you know, when you discount a cast when drawn card, then the discount is not going to be applied and you'll just draw a card naturally. And you really do not want that happening with your Warp Drive. But other than that, the other deck guide that I've talked about with this deck really goes into detail, except there's one thing I kind of want to retroactively change, and that is the conversation around Glaivetar. In my previous video, I was like, why would you ever run 2 of these? You only need 1 because you're constantly drawing throughout the deck, and well, it just makes sense that all you need to do is just draw the 1 copy and then you would use this to OTK, right? Well, it turns out I might be wrong about this. This might be a deck that you do want to run 2 copies of the Glaivetar just simply for the consistency of the card. But if you like the idea of the 1 Glaivetar being the one true way, then the red card makes a lot of sense because this is one of those decks that the perfect 30 of this list can just kind of change depending on what you see most frequently. And what you need to go up against and beat most frequently is most control decks that have a lot of armor and aggro decks that play very wide onto the field. So unfortunately, red card might be a card that's very specific for like one particular meta, like if you have a big Starship you don't want to deal with, for example, or if it's like a Death Rattle that'll proc more cards, because more times than not, the Ceaseless Expanse being played right before the combo is going to be everything that you need to guarantee the Aranna damage goes face. So the way that the combo actually works is that you play your Glaivetar, you play a bunch of Outcast cards into it, so that way when you've reached the end of your deck, you can play Ceaseless Expanse, remove the board, Aranna into draw all the fatigue, and just throw it over to your opponent. So the way that we keep ourselves alive is with a bunch of AoE, lifesteal, and tempo. So Ball Hog and Arcanite Defense Crystal are a great way of maintaining our life. Ball Hog is an absolute MVP. Do not sleep on the Ball Hog. If you make fun of Ball Hog, your mother is the Ball Hog, okay? That's how this works over at twitch.tv/Clark HELLSCREAM. You'll see a lot of Ball Hog jokes coming up in the game clips ahead. But yeah, this is such a good card, especially when combined with Thufel Flames, because it is an easy way of gaining upwards of like 9 to like 10, 11, 12 health sometimes, because this card is just so good, especially if your opponent trades into it. So cards that help remove your opponent from the field are going to be cards like Infiltrate as well as Immolation Aura, which are boosted by cards like Blood Mage and Oracle because of the spell damage. And obviously Oracle with Thufel Flames to draw more spells from the deck. Absolutely broken. There's just really no other way to put it. I think that every single card in here has a purpose, and I don't think I would want to change anything from it. 2 Paraglides to kind of help you juice out the deck or draw throughout your combo, to juice up your combo or to draw throughout your deck. Jeez, I'm really on the clock here apparently. I'm mixing up all of my words, but this deck just really feels like a lot of fun. And if you want like a combo deck that actually feels like you earned the game, every single win, this is just one of those games, or one of those decks. And one thing that I need to say, Viper is your enemy, unfortunately. If you get Vipered it's kind of hard to come back from that, but there's not really anybody playing weapon tech at the moment, so I don't think you have to worry about this. So the other reason to maybe run Glaivetar is on the off chance of getting, you know, of running 2 Glaivetars on the off chance of getting frozen so you can play one and proc it automatically. It's really not all too important, but the most important thing about having 2 Glaivetars is just simply the consistency. You have those other ways of playing around, like, you know, like freezing mechanics and whatnot, but it's really all not too important. So the last thing that I'll tell you guys about this deck that is a little bit challenging is definitely going to be the Mulligan, because this is one of those decks to where the outcast slot is very important. You usually don't keep Spectral Sight in your hand unless you have it to the left, so that way you can play it for double draw, or unless you have like patches onto the left and then Spectral Sight immediately in the middle. So where your outcast cards are going to be is very important, but the cards that you're definitely going to keep in every single circumstance are going to be your Glaivetar, your Ball Hog if you have coin. You can debatably keep Ethereal Oracle if you have coin, or if you have Through Fell and Flames. You can keep Crimson Runner if it's all the way to the left of your hand. You will probably always keep your patches as just a good turn 1, and sometimes keeping a Wayward Sage can be kind of a good tempo tool, but this is one of those decks to where the most important card really is the Glaivetar. So unless you're in a matchup to where you specifically need, like, for example, a Ball Hog on coin to stop like a tempo deck, then I would try your best and just fully mulligan for the Glaivetar and then just kind of work with what you're given. But if you have a patches, or if you have like an outcast card that does make sense to play it as early as possible, definitely keep those cards in your mulligan. But this deck really is trying to get the Glaivetar as quickly as possible, but you still could debatably keep other cards for tempo only in matchups that you really need it. This is one of those decks that you really got to know what you're going up against and how you dismantle your opponent's strategies. And don't forget, if you do enjoy this kind of content, feel free to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and check out the Patreon if you want to support the content directly. And one warning I will give you about this deck: beware the ham. Just beware of the ham. So thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck breakdown, and we'll see you for the next video. You wanna know who else is a ball hog? Your mother! Ah! Remember the joke, guys. If anyone makes fun of the ball hog, we make fun of their mom. All right, so I might need some yo mama jokes for this video, okay? In fact, if this part makes it into the YouTube video, I want chat or YouTube comments to put down their favorite yo mama joke. And I will tell you right now, one of my favorite episodes of Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy was the episode with all the yo mama jokes. If you remember, you remember. Wrong, actually, your mother was a Murloc. So it's kind of funny, before I even like knew Hearthstone, like I always thought he said Murlog because I didn't really know what Murlocs were at the time until I started really playing the game. But like, it's the way that he said it said Murlog. I don't know if anyone else felt that way. All right, well, we're gonna have to get rid of your mother out of my mulligan. So let's start with that, shall we? Yo mama's so big, not even God can lift your spirits. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a solid 6 to get started. That's good basic fundamentals. That's a good one. I'm not gonna Google any of them. Okay, I don't want to be that desperate for yo mama jokes. If you're Googling yo mama jokes, you need to get a little creative, dude. All right, well, this is a wee bit annoying, is it not? I don't want to just draw one card. I think we just sacrifice the Blood Mage. Just get out of hand, draw a card, get ready for Warp Drive into Glaivetar, and just focus on drawing. Because this matchup is like turbo favored. Yo mama's so fat, I'm concerned for her health. It's not even a joke, it's just a very concerned person. Hey man, is your mom good? I heard she was so fat that she couldn't fit on the escalator. Not a joke, just an observation. Yo mama so fat, Scorpion said stay over there. Oh man. Yo mama so big, Ceaseless Expanse can't destroy her. Oh wait a minute, we're playing double Glaivetar again? Well, let's go ahead and get rid of that, shall we? So next turn we can do this into start drawing some cards, see if we get some pirates. Yo mama's so big, when she jumped in the air, she got stuck. There's also a joke in there where it's like, yo mama's so big, when she got abducted by aliens, she brought the ship down to her level. Oh, I forgot to play patches. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm actually a genius. I think we hold on to the Eldari studies and we'll just spend this for now.
I see.
Ceaseless always in the left of my hand before turn 5, man. It's just an unfortunate truth, but this might be a matchup where playing Paraglide to mill cards can be very useful, because I either get rid of the problematic cards like potentially Ham. Ham is a card I'm very scared of. He eats a lot, man. He's got a big appetite, and I don't want him eating my Aranna. Yo, mama's so dumb. She copies Clark's decks to play on ladder. Oh, the deep cut to the heart. How dare you? Is it possible to ban someone from watching my YouTube videos? Can I somehow block his IP? Yo mama thinks that Sonia is a good name. Sonia is a pretty dumb name, I will give you that. Don't name your daughter Sonia, I don't think she would like it. If there's any Sonias in chat, I apologize.
I grow impatient.
Okay, Wayward Sage.
If 3 rights make a left.
They will never catch me.
Fortunately, I need to do this. I can maybe play this next turn, though. Sonia Blade. Okay, fair. Fair. My daughter's name is Sonia. Okay, hold on. If you're naming her after Sonia in Hearthstone. Okay, no, bad. Yo, mama's so dumb. She thinks Mariah Carey Christmas songs are a reason to RTK PC. Yo mama is so big in the field, wait. Yo mama is so big, the field of big numbers is arithmetic. Had to study the Googleplex and Graham's number to attempt to estimate her weight, and yet they failed to find the actual number. Isn't it like you know, something Richter scale? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, man, I felt so dumb in the moment. I was so upset with myself after that. All right, draw me some cards. We're so close to the combo, actually, dude. Like, this is pretty seamless. We just have all of the damage being stacked. Yo, mama's so smart that she puts a circle in a square. She puts the circle in the square hole. I get that reference. What happened to my PC? You can literally see it in the VOD from yesterday, but I spilled water on my PC during a stream. I got mad during a surprise Mariah Carey, you know, jump scare of her Christmas song, because it's literally my least favorite song of all time. I accidentally, you know, smacked my my hand against my desk. My cup of water fell over right against the back of my computer. But luckily, it mostly was on the table, since it had to like kind of go a further, like a pretty good distance before the cup actually hit the PC. But some water got in, and I had to, like, you know, I freaked out in the moment and had to take care of it. So that's why the stream got, you know, essentially cut short yesterday. But luckily it was the last day of the season and it didn't happen today. Because if it happened today, I would be so mad. Okay, let's draw you some cards, shall we? I was waiting for this perfect moment and you fell right into my trap card, Yugi boy. For Fizzle gone, Shield Block gone, and Invader gone, okay. How about we make more stuff gone? I don't have to worry about a Viper, right? I don't think I have to worry about a Viper. At this point, we're just trying to mill the ham.
If 3 rights make a left.
Aranna bottom 3. This just kind of shows like how free the warrior matchup can be if you just draw the cards. Yeah, mill Demon Hunter, bro. Rise's internet got cut by construction workers yesterday. Talk about bad time midstream. Ah, dude. No, I've actually had that happen where people were working on the internet line. No! 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 No way! No way! Unbelievable! You Pete, no! It was so, we were so golden! We were so good! It's 100%! Aranna's dead, bro! No! Why am I so, I drew so quick! It's turn 9 and I have 1 card left in my deck! Come on, man! Why? Ah, it's the first game. Wow. I can't be given anything in my life, can I? I have to go through all of these mental ordeals.
Versus Sylvanas.
Yo, mama so dumb. She thinks ham isn't coming down. It's not a jab at me. Yep, there goes the ham, dude. He went ham. I'm not gonna lie, man. That kind of ruined my groove. I was feeling so good. So, would I keep Immolation Aura against Hunter? Probably not. I think I just keep the typical Mulligan. Your mama's so dumb. She actually counts lethal? I mean, sure. Your mama so dumb. She has a room temperature IQ on Pluto. Ooh. So what do I need against Hunter? I need Through Felon Flames. I got my emo back, unfortunately. Brain Dead 5. Hold on a minute, guy. Yeah. The OP's name is the most Hearthstone that I've ever seen. Does this mean that I can say that Hunters are brain dead finally? I should send this to Lynn. The easiest way to make her upset. Just go ahead and play a card because I don't want to waste the turn. I've got plenty of draw in my hand and I just need to make hand space. Okay, this is kind of a problem. Because in what world does he not pick freezing? Does he not pick Ice Trap? At the same time, though, I have coin. He wouldn't play around it, would he? I think we still do it just because I have the other one in hand and I have so much card draw. It's fine.
True arcane magic.
Haha. Haha. What is this deck? Aranna, Starship, Demon Hunter. Your mama's so dumb. She is still running Chillwind Yeti. Hey, man, it's a culture. How dare you? You insulted her culture. Let him take care of it.
Who could put a price on such powerful artifact? I could.
What is this deck? So I really didn't answer your question, but essentially what you're trying to do is you're trying to draw through your deck with like a bunch of outcast cards compounding onto the Glaivetar. So that way you just improve it and keep improving it, so you just draw a bunch of cards all at once. But you're essentially playing Control Demon Hunter until you pop off with your OTK.
Demons.
I really don't want to trigger bait and switch, is what I think, which is what I think the secret is. There's really no need for me to attack right now, and we do have this into this in order to deal 4. Your mama's so dumb, she puts the beans under the rice. Okay, 5s, dude, really? 5s? I can't split a 5, I can split 4s though. I think we have to do it. If it is Rat Trap though, it's gonna be a little bit unfortunate, but I think we're just gonna have to take the L here. Because I just don't want to take this damage. It's not Rat Trap, we can test for Explosive. So it is probably for sure bait and switch. Feels kind of bad that I have to use my weapon here. How's the new patch feel? It feels it feels really good. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, the amount of bullshit has just been toned down. You know what I mean? It's just, it automatically feels better because there are less scams and there's more like meaningful gameplay, which is exactly what we want.
If 3 rights make a land.
So I'm gonna do this after the warp drive, so that way I don't draw into the parachutes and discount the wrong card essentially. But yeah, all that said, rip Pipsy. That's the only unfortunate side effect, is that Pipsy was effectively a scam deck at some point, and well, I can't deny that anymore.
Is this the way?
F for my boy Reno? Nah, man. Can I get some Rip Bozos? Rip Bozos for my Reno nerfs? Didn't you have Insidious in this deck? Insidious was in the very first iteration of this deck. The iteration with Insidious did not run the Starship cards.
Witness true arcane.
Just get this out of my hand.
How enigmatic.
I don't really care about the parachute draws. What matters is that we're pushing tempo. I made a tweet saying Pipsy would be broken and no one believed me. I was half right. Dude, I was literally one of the pioneers of the deck. Trust me, I get you. What I remember, like, feel like a madman being like, guys, I see something insane. Am I going crazy? And like when I was playing the deck originally, it like the very first iteration of the deck had Giants, Knick-Knack Shack, and Snatch and Go or something like that. And then when Conman and well, it was already. Yeah, it wasn't good until those cards got buffed, but then when they did, and then Metal Detector also got buffed, like, holy crap. I was there when the ancient text was written, dude. Like, trust me. I miss it. I miss the idea of breaking the meta. Okay. So he's just sitting here doing nothing, dude. He doesn't even have any biopods to threaten me with. You know? It's crazy. My entire deck is drawn and my Ceaseless Expanse is still 10 mana, dude. I don't think I'm gonna need it, but it's just kind of funny. Like, it goes to show how much nothing my opponent has done. Starship Hunter feels better in this meta, but I'm wondering if there's a better package than the egg one now. I'm thinking, like, what if you were to run the pupil combo? You run the pupil version of the deck with the Starship pieces. I feel like that could be like an insane deck personally. But we were playing Discover Hunter yesterday. I wonder how good that deck would be now with all this greedy nonsense. So 8 cards. The biggest thing is just not overcommitting. Is this lethal? Hold on. So if I play cards, it also gets discounted.
If 3 rights make a left.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
All right. Cool. Get him out of here. Just want to make sure I didn't throw another game, because like I threw a game earlier with ceaseless math, so. My opponent did so much nothing, I actually had to play around it. Yo, 2 red coming in with a 46 mods. Yet another one. Good to have you here, man. This combo is dedicated to you. Starship Demon Hunter. Even though it only has 2 real Starship pieces. But we also run this card and the Warp Drive, so I'll give it a pass. It's a cool combo. Like, what can I say? I'm not sure about the double Glaive-Tar, but we'll figure it out. Against Warlock, I think I just want full-on card draw. I will keep the Sage since it's in the left of my hand, but I really just want the weapon. Killed my Taurus and Paladin, bombed Elementals. I mean, Lamplighter was the most consistent win condition Elemental Mage, but at the same time, I think it was definitely the correct hit. Get the card draw, discount this whenever I top deck. Yeah, Lamplighter deserved it. I think Lamplighter definitely deserved it, unfortunately. And Elemental Mage is still like, it has one less way of high rolling you now, you know what I mean? Because like the Saroon into the Surger combo is just ridiculous when it pops off, in my opinion. Card draw me, dude. I will definitely do this now just to try and hit the weapon. I did not hit the weapon, so we're just gonna have to go with plan B. When Lamplighter made classes that aren't known for elementals into elemental classes, well, I mean, it only made one class, Rogue. Like, Shaman, Mage, and Rogue were the only decks that were using Lamplighter.
If 3 rights make a left.
Tempo King. Why did he go to Rogue? Sonya? I mean, so yeah, Sonya and Shadow Step. Yeah, I was about to say, like, I could easily turn this into, well, which card's fault is it? Is it Sonya or Shadow Step? You can only pick one. Seems like a good opportunity to throw this out. Like, obviously weapon is good, but this into this is just more damage over time. It's Rogue's fault as a whole. That's the only correct answer. Shadow Step needs to be removed so bad. Let's see how bad my chat hates Rogue, because I don't agree. I think Shadow Step is fine. Give us a does Rogue suck poll. Oh, yo, he's getting more armor from me. You know? Alright. So we'll equip the weapon this turn. This dies, we draw from this, and then we put the patches into our deck, and then we start drawing more spells. At my rank, I don't see a lot of rogues. Exactly, dude. This is something that I always say. Rogue is a top legend problem. And it's because when rogue pops off, it's like, God damn, man. Like, when is it gonna stop? Like, they just keep going and going and going. When is the tempo gonna end? Dude, I love how balanced this is. Look at this, dude. Look at how balanced this is. I'm gonna have to, oh, wait, hold on. No, should not be Hall of Famed. I'm gonna tip the scales in my favor, because I'm at least making my vote be heard. But yeah, dude, it just, I don't think it needs to be nerfed. Okay, he keeps denying me the, hold on a minute. Ball Hog actually doesn't even clear this. Am I just gonna have to let that live, unfortunately? I think I am, actually. I could just smack it with my face. Or I could do that. Sadly, we're gonna have to take the damage. What are the best budget decks after the patch? Probably still Elemental Mage, honestly. Shaman will still be fine too. I have not seen like anyone play Shaman today. And I feel like it's because the Shaman decks are still known. People are trying to figure out what is new that is actually good now. So like people are trying out Warlock. Like let's actually see what I've seen today. Cause like it's mostly been Rogue. I've also been playing a crap ton of Rogue.
Hey Clark, I have a good video to react. It's Crip's take on the new BG's stuff. He explains a lot of why he thinks it's a bad thing and puts some points I made and some others I didn't even consider. I thought the view from a main BG's would help.
I don't think I necessarily need to react to that on stream because like I've already given my take about the BG stuff, and it's like I don't really play the game, so it's like I already gave my take, I already made my video about it. If I make another video about it, at that point I'm just like, I don't want to say milking the cow, but I'm effectively milking the cow at that point. And they say the Ball Hog is bad, and look at it single-handedly knock out a 9/9. Bam, dude. I love me some Ball Hog. Nerf Ball Hog, how dare you? Just now learning how good it is. Nebula Shaman, okay, Nebula Shaman would be cool. Nature Shaman is good. Oh God, let Norwis figure that out. I already saw his tweet. He literally tweeted the balance patch teaser with a picture of Flash of Lightning. Bam. Looks like my chat is smart. 18 to 15 for not Hall of Faming Shadow Step. We got a lot of Rogue fans in chat. What can I say? Okay, the third 9/9. I think we're just gonna have to do this, unfortunately. Anything else feels like overkill. You could deal 2 and then do this into this, and that's a deal 6. 17 uncultured people in Clark. Uncultured? What do you mean? We're more cultured because we want the card to not be automatically executed. Essentially, we want to preserve its legacy, and y'all are trying to just like completely genocide it away. What do you mean? We're preserving its culture. Call me uncultured? How dare you? Your chat reflects your wrong takes. What can I say? Maybe it's this. Maybe the vocal minority isn't as popular as you think it is. Maybe the loud vocal minority is the problem. Y'all ever thought about that? Oh man. That's like calling out people that tweet all the time, which is essentially calling out myself, which is true. I tweet too much. That is one thing I will definitely fucking admit.
My time comes to an end.
But with every tweet, there is free promo. Free marketing. Okay, he's wheeling me already. I mean, this is what he needs to do, but I think even with him playing wheel like this, it's not gonna matter. Also, I could paraglide him into fatigue. Dude, this is such a free matchup. Wait, hold on a minute. This is actually the freest matchup in the world. Didn't realize this until now.
Witness true arcane magic.
Okay, there's the Aranna. I mean, is this just lethal now? He takes 5. Oh, dude, it's just lethal. Wait, hold on, I'm not dead, right? Dude, it's just lethal. I don't even need the Aranna. Turns out the wheel was for him. Oh yeah, dude. Don't even, yeah, that is like actually the freest matchup ever. If this deck is good, Wheel Warlock cannot thrive.
Witness
I guess we'll just do this and get the card.
how enigmatic.
Turn 4 with Outcast Weapon or Defense Crystal is just GG. Is he really playing Fatigue or no? He's just okay. He's just playing Wheel.
Your spells have crashed.
Here comes the onslaught. What should I replace Lamplighter with? Lamplighter is still probably fine at Elemental Mage if you're asking about that mana. Like, I honestly don't know if the deck really changes all too much. It's just gonna be toned down. It's still a powerful deck. You still have high rolls. You just don't automatically win the game against like control decks that can't deal with a double Lamplighter. All right, so we'll draw 2. Purchase the Purret. Can't play the draw 3, so we'll play the Warp Drive. The thing that's really weird, okay, so like with Warp Drive and Infiltrate, they look extremely similar, and I keep getting their card arts confused. It's driving me crazy.
Your spells have crashed.
I think Libram Paladin is not a meme. I went 13-0 with it. To reach, there you go, dude. You want to send me your list so I can see what you've been messing with? I have 2 different lists I'm gonna try out. One's kind of like greedy, the other one's kind of combo-y. Okay, hold on a minute. Double 15-15s is actually a problem. I do not have the Ball Hog. Wait a minute, and I also don't have red card. Wait, why don't we have red card in this deck? Yeah, I thought it was free, dude. Shows what I know.
If 3 rights make a left. Too many cards.
If I had hit him in the face with the weapon, I could have gone for the Aranna YOLO lethal. Did you craft Reno just so you could dust him again? You know what? I should do that because it's free. Ooh, wait a minute. That's a great idea. Craft Reno so I can literally just immediately disenchant him so that way I can keep doing it on repeat. Aw, oh, dude. That sounds amazing. Okay, if this didn't have taunt, man. How can I fit in a red card? Wait, there's a lethal here. Oh my god, guys, do you believe? Please tell me y'all believe.
Risks are always worth taking.
Shit, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Kind of forgot about the fact that this thing still had taunt. Yeah, I need red card in this deck, I think. Never mind, never mind. Y'all shouldn't have believed me. I led you astray.